Why are you wearing a sweater? It's summer! Well, take that sweater off. I don't have anything underneath. Well, we're gonna fix that problem. Hi! Welcome to Delightfully Dolls, where our dolls are small and our hearts are big. Today, we'll be making doll tank top using a needle and thread or fabric glue, some old material like an old shirt, that's what I'm going to use, or you can buy some material from a fabric store such as Fabricland, and a pair of scissors. But remember, scissors can be evil, so have an adult tame them for you. You're also going to need a highlighter or a marker to mark your... Okay, sorry about that. We just had a little unexpected guest. But to continue, you're going to take your material and get your doll and plan out where you want your tank top to be. Do you want it to go to the hip? Do you want it to go to the waist? Where? So we want ours to go from the waist to around the chest / shoulder. We're going to mark that on our material. Then we take our material away and draw that line all the way across. Have fun! After you've drawn your line all the way across the sleeve, you're going to cut it right out. Now, you're going to see it's still going to be in that sleeve form, making a circle. So find a spot where you're going to cut a straight line and just cut all the way through your material. Make sure you don't cut both sides through the material here. You just want it to be a straight strip of fabric. So put that aside and your scissors, and now you're going to hem the top or glue it with fabric glue. Okay, so you want to make sure when you're hemming that your material is on the bad side where you had your marker, so then you can fold this over and start sewing. Just sew all the way across or glue to the end. But I'm gonna sew because we find that using a needle and thread compared to fabric glue lasts much longer and it's much stronger. So I suggest that, but do whatever you please and just go ahead. Okay, so after hemming all the way across and tying a knot at the end, I've realized that on the doll, this has turned out to be more of a cropped top, but we can work with that. So we're going to lay out our fabric still on the bad side and place the doll on. You're going to wrap it over and see on the side where it fits. I'm going to make mine tight. Now take your marker, highlighter, pen, whichever, and just draw a line to direct where you're going to be sewing. Make sure it's not super straight and it fits the form of your doll's body, which is pretty curved. Now put your doll aside and your marker, and you're going to take your fabric and fold the good side inward and just line it up on the other side so that you can start to sew, and you'll go from the top down to the bottom. Now after you've glued or sewed at the top to hem the tank top or at the sides to close it off, you are going to take your doll and slide her right into the tank top to see if it fits. I'm just hoping it's not too cropped, because if it is, I'll be a little disappointed. So okay, it looks good. And just to tell you, I used straight stitches for the hem and for the side here. And now we are going to create the straps. You'll take your material and just cut out a strip thick enough to fit as straps for your doll. But you want to leave some space to hem the raw edges, or else the material will start to fray. After cutting out the strip of material, it would have been in a circle before since it just came off the sleeve. So just like we did before, you're just going to cut it and you'll have a long strip. Now it's thick, but I'm not going to keep it that way. I'm going to fold them in on the sides and sew a straight line all the way down the fabric. So just as we did with the shirt, we're going to fold it over as far as you want. I'm going to fold it over pretty far because I want it to be as thin as possible, but make yours as thin or as thick as you want. And then you sew through the strap, just all the way down on both sides. Once again, I'm using a straight stitch. Okay, so I sewed all the way down, straight stitch on both sides to make this thinner. So this is as thin as possible. Okay, we'll deal with that. So we're just gonna take the shirt off of the doll, and we're going to use this as a strap. But you're probably wondering, how is this long string going to be the strap? Well, we're going to use it for both sides. So, take your needle. Okay, sorry, I'm a little clumsy today, but we're going to take this long string and sew it onto here. Make sure the bad side is facing up because we're going to sew through here and attach it. Just go around several times. Now that the strap is attached as a cat to a rat, yeah, that makes sense. We are going to cut off this back part, the extra, that we forgot to do before. So just make sure you're not cutting off the thread or it's all going to fall apart. Just cut all the way up the side. Now that the excess fabric from the side is gone, we are going to take the strap and sew it on the other side. But to make sure we have the measurement correct, we're sliding our shirt right back on our doll. Okay, so now we take our strap and we're going to wrap it around the back. And I see here that I want my strap to go right here. So here we go, and we're going to sew once again. So now we have completed our first strap. So we're going to take the rest of the strap and just snip it right off. Again, being very careful not to cut off the thread. Now, we'll repeat the same steps on the other side. Now, once you've completed the other strap as well, take that tank top right off your doll. Just slide it off. Man, it's so tight. And now, turn it inside out. After doing that, we have finished our doll tank top. We did it! We did it! We did it! Can you tell me where that tune is from? Here, take my pink tank top. Really? Yeah, try it on. Wow, you look so good! Thanks! Now your dolls can look just as good. You can do it with different patterns, colors, and add designs too with the thread. Even make it cross back. So, our craft is complete and our time has been sweet. But now that we're done, come back for more fun. See ya!